Hi everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. Tonight we thought we would do something a little bit different. We are going to play whiskey trivia.
Shauna's idea, totally random. Thought of
Hi
it.
everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. Brian
Sorry.
has it echoing.
Thought of it after breakfast this morning, and so here we go with it.
Yeah. So, what the rules are really is I'm going to put up a question on the screen. We're going to do 20 questions tonight. I'm going to put a question up on the screen. I'm going to put in the chat that, starting question number 1, the first person who enters the correct answer will get their name put onto the prize wheel. So there'll be 20 chances to get on the prize wheel. And, you could get all 20 if you get all 20 of them right. But that's how we're going to go. And whoever the wheel picks will be getting the Weller Special Reserve shipped out to them. So I see a lot of things happening in the chat. I'm going to try to follow along and look. Usually I'm on the side while Brian and Mike and those guys are up here.
Shauna's got it down pat when 2 of us are back here or 3 of us, and she's out there. So this is new to us. So bear with us. We're not pros like some of you guys. So
yep, I would like to just, if we could, just give another minute or so, just to get everybody on there before we start the questions. It won't take too long, but I will tell you that Brian was nice enough to pour me a pour while I was getting this set up tonight. And
well, I was pouring one myself, and Shauna decided that I should pour her one as well. So what did we get? We got some Weller foolproof tonight
because we're doing Buffalo Trace trivia tonight. And so he said, well, you have to drink a Buffalo Trace product. Many of you probably, if you've watched us, you know that I'm not a Buffalo Trace fan, like actual Buffalo Trace whiskey fan. So I'm like, pour me some Weller.
And I think Troy and Laura from Baker Drinks are in the chat, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think you guys do like Buffalo Trace. We just can't. We've tried it in cocktails. We've tried 2 or 3 different bottles. Just doesn't do anything for us.
That is not it. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started with the first question. And I'm hoping that I've set this up right so everybody can see it correctly. So the first question is up. The current Buffalo Trace Distillery was purchased in 1870 and christened as OFC by. And so I need whoever has the correct answer to put it first in the comments, either A, George T. Stagg, B, E.H. Taylor Jr., or C, Albert B. Blanton. So the first person who comments with the correct answer will get their name on the wheel. And it looks like John Schenk gets the first name on the wheel.
Good job, John.
So the answer is B, E.H. Taylor Jr. He was the one who christened the current Buffalo Trace Distillery as OFC in 1870.
We got one name on the wheel.
Yep. And just I'm just going to catch these up as we.
So just to go back over the rules, John's on the wheel, but if he answers another one, he's on the wheel second time, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Just so you guys can see the wheel, I'm going to put that up there so you guys can see what's going on. Maybe not.
Light from the patio, they're here trying to win another bottle tonight.
All right, guys. There you go. Now you can see the wheel. So I'm going to take the wheel back down, but just so you know, we're going to put the names on as everybody answers the questions correctly. So I'll just update that so you guys can see it as we're going. All right, and then I am going to put the second question up there. And the second question is, which Buffalo Trace warehouse was constructed in 1885 as the model distillery plant of the world? A, Warehouse C, B, Warehouse V, or C, Warehouse H?
I want to chat with everybody, but I know everybody's concentrating.
Everybody's Googling. All right, Tater Dom gets it correct. It is, wait a minute. Yeah, it's Warehouse C. Well, I need to know what you guys are doing. I'm assuming that you're picking A as in Warehouse C, B as in Warehouse V, C as in Warehouse H. Michael, when you did C, were you choosing option C or were you saying Warehouse C?
Just when we thought it was flawless.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to wait on Michael to answer because I do not want to cheat anybody. So he was picking option C. How about John Schenk? Were you picking option C as well?
John meant Warehouse C, not answer
Warehouse
A.
C. Okay. So John, you will be getting another entry. So moving forward with the questions, if you'll just do A, B, or C as in the answers, that would be great. And I will move back over and get, John is on a roll. He's up there twice now.
John, how many times have you done the tour at Buffalo Trace?
Okay. All right, on to question number 3.
We haven't either, John. We've been there several times, but we've never done the tour.
And I'm sorry, guys. It may take me a minute to get through these, but each question's on here separately, so just bear with me. As we do these in the future, I'll try to get a more of a streamlined approach. Question number 3. Blanton's was introduced as the world's first single barrel bourbon in which year? A, 1953, B, 1999, C, 1984. And Michael Bortner with C, which is the correct answer. So Michael got in there first. I'll get his name up there.
Sorry for the delays here, guys. This is our first one of these like this, so we'll get better. We need Mike here to entertain everybody.
We do. Brian should be entertaining, but we know that you're Googling and searching for these answers too. So
yeah,
there's a lot of sweaty palms concentrating.
I was going to throw another Blanton's question out there to go with the last one, but I don't know. Shona may have it as a question, so I paused.
Yeah. So if
hey, Aaron, welcome to the chat.
Yep, sorry.
Aaron Searles signing on there.
If anybody is just joining, we are just now on question number 4. I will be putting that up on the screen here shortly. So what you have to do is just pick letter A, B, or C, what your answer is. The first person who comments with the appropriate answer will get their name on the prize wheel, and then we'll move on to the other question. So
this is question 4 coming up of 20.
Yes, 4 of 20. And tonight, the winner, whoever the prize wheel picks, will be getting the Weller Special Reserve sitting there by Bryan. Okay, on to number 4. Okay, who became the master distiller at Buffalo Trace in 2005? Was it A, Harlan Wheatley, B, Gary Gayhart, or C, Elmer T. Lee?
Got an answer?
John Shank for it again. It was A. Harlan Wheatley became the master distiller in 2005.
Good job, John.
John definitely knows his Buffalo Trace history and stuff.
He does.
I will say that. He is on a ball.
John, what's your favorite Buffalo Trace bottle?
All right. So we are going to be moving on to question number 5. I'm trying to mark these so I don't skip the order. Life from the patio, ABC. Bound to get one of them right, huh? Josh Jones says, hey, can you ask what animal is in the Buffalo Trace bottle, please? Well, Josh, I don't think that's one of my questions, but I do have a couple easier ones, I believe, that everybody should not have to Google and find. All right, on to question number 5. At what age did Albert B. Blanton join the OFC distillery that is now known as Buffalo Trace? Was it A, 14, B, 16, or C, 18? And John is saying that at the end of the day, probably Eagle Rare. E.H. Taylor? All right. So Josh Jones is in with the correct answer first, which is B, 16.
Good job, Josh. And hey, John, on that E.H. Taylor, which one of those do you prefer? Is there one stands out to you? I think Shauna and I probably are. I shouldn't speak for her. I like the barrel proof, I think, the best.
I do too. I like the E.H. Taylor barrel proof.
But I would take any of them gladly. We have the small batch, the single barrel, and the barrel proof. We don't have the rye, but we have tried it, and it's good.
So the one thing I am laughing at myself is because my mouse doesn't go where the other monitor is. I have to go the other way. And I know on a Windows computer how to fix that, but on my MacBook, I'm not sure how to fix that. So I will have to set the monitor to the other side the next time or figure that out. Number 6. Are we ready?
John, have you had the other ones or? No, I'm sorry. I see. That's the only one you've had. Okay.
Number 6. The current Buffalo Trace Distillery had previously been branded as A, Albert B. Blanton, B, George T. Stagg, or C, Richard Taylor. Okay, answers are coming in. Michael Bortner, you are correct. B. It was originally The current Buffalo Trace Distillery, had previously been branded as the George T. Stagg Distillery. I will get your name over there.
Don't get discouraged, anybody. It only takes one name to win. So, because John is up there twice, and Michael now.
Yep, he's up there.
Six questions in.
Yes, getting there. All right, I feel like everybody is like, you know, John, no, you shouldn't stop. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, John. Keep
this
going.
is for fun. I hope you guys are having fun with this. Let us know if you're not. I just a little bit of history about me. When my kids were growing up, I used to write exam questions on the side to bring in extra money to help, get them through sports, school, all that kind of stuff. And so I enjoy researching and writing questions. And so that's why I'm like, hey, let's try this. I love trivia. I love music trivia. All right, so we are on to question number 7, which is, which type of heating system was installed in the Buffalo Trace warehouses in 1886 and is still in use? Was it A, electric, B, gas, or C, steam? Michael, you have it correct. It is C, steam. They still use steam today.
John, I love music, but I'm not good at any trivia. I'm not going to lie to you.
All right, let's get Michael's name up there. I've seen where we just had a couple more people jump on. And so just quick, again, we have just finished question number 7. We have 13 more questions to go. So what I do is I'm reading the questions. The questions will get up on the screen. I'll read them. Whoever answers them first with the correct answer gets their name on the prize wheel. And at the end of the 20 questions, we'll spin the prize wheel, and the winner will get the Weller Special Reserve.
Cheers, Chill Will. Rocco. Welcome.
On to question number 8. The current Buffalo Trace Distillery was purchased in 1929 by A, Shinley Distillers, B, Elmer T. Lee, or C, Sazerac Company. I feel like we should have do, 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 do. All right, the answer is A, the Shinley Distillers, which Dave Vogelsing, and I hope I said that wrong. I'm sorry if I didn't, but you got that correct. I will get that over there. Great job, Dave.
I see some names that I see in other lives when I join them, so thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate
absolutely.
it. Thanks to Life on the Patio for giving us a shout out at the end of their live tonight. We appreciate that too.
We do. Thank you. All right, on to question number 9. Do you feel this speed's okay? Am I going too slow? Am I going too fast? Just let me know. Number 9, in which year was the new Buffalo Trace Distillery purchased by the Sazerac Company? Was it A, 1992, B, 1999, or C, 2004? Do you know any of these answers, babe?
Honestly, I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention. I knew a couple of them early on. I've been reading chat.
All right.
Making sure we catch the first guy to answer.
Answers coming in. The answer is A, 1992. Good job, John. All right. We are moving on to question number 10. Michael, you're correct. John is killing it. Okay, question number 10. Making sure I got the right one there. Which whiskey is not a whiskey in Buffalo Trace's antique collection line? Is it A, William LaRue Weller, B, Eagle Rare 17 year, or C, E.H. Taylor Jr. 4 grain?
Side note, sometime in the future, not too far away, I don't think, Mike, who is always on the show with me, the lives on Friday nights, they have come across a set of BTAC, Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. And I think they're going to allow us to do a show where we're going to open a set up
on the whole collection.
On the whole collection. So that's going to be exciting, and we're looking forward to that.
Really excited about that.
We have, through Mike and Mark that are on the show with us, we have had the opportunity to try Thomas Handy and George T.
Yep, it was.
So we have had an opportunity to try those too.
All right, John, you got it correct again. It is C. E.H. Taylor Jr. 4 grain is not one of the BTAC lines.
And John, I agree. I would take any of those as well.
Get John's name up here. What is everybody sipping on tonight? Anybody sipping on anything good? We told you, if you're just joining, we're having, actually, Bryan was nice enough to pour me some Weller Foolproof. It's pretty tasty.
It is. It is. We've been fortunate enough to get our hands on that through Ohio Special Drops. Well, this bottle was a gift, a Christmas gift.
I see Baker Drinks is on here. I will tell you that I am super excited for your the blending to start. I believe it's tomorrow it's starting. Super excited to see that and watch that through. I know that I work a lot and I don't get to see a lot of it, but Bryan keeps me fully posted on what you guys are doing. So great job out there. Oh, Michael, sorry you're having water.
Hey, somebody's got to do it, Michael.
New subscriber, Whiskey Barrel. Thank you.
Thank you,
I appreciate that. So Whiskey Barrel is a new channel. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please go check it out. We'll be sure to also check it out after the live stream's over. So thank you for joining us tonight. So on to number 11. Blanton's Single Barrel Bourbon is stored in which Buffalo Trace warehouse? A, Warehouse A, B, Warehouse H, or C, Warehouse K? So on this one, if you would, please do A, B, or C for the answer. All right, answers are coming in, and Michael, you are the first one with the correct answer. It is B, Warehouse H. So great job, Michael.
Baker Drinks, thank you for that, by the way. Shauna can't just put something in a sample bottle. She has to bling it all out. Ordered those bottles special, and then we have a laser out in the wood shop, so she took it out there and put her blend name on it, and
Hey,
that was a big ordeal here. We each did a blend. We had Mark and Mike test them on a Friday night live. She won fair and square, and so then we bottled it.
Yep.
Fair and square.
Fair and square. Hey, if you have the tools, then you just have to use them. John, join a beam flight tonight at Cask 529. Grab the new Bookers today. Oh, so why not? Absolutely. I see where Tammy Adams is saying we are behind for some reason. I don't know if you maybe need to refresh. I know what you're talking about because we've had that happen before. If he's joined and then I join someone's live, but like a little bit later, we're not at the same. But usually if I can refresh that screen, it'll put us pretty much at the same.
We'll give you a second, Tammy, to refresh and
Yep.
come back and tell us.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I do know exactly what you're talking about, though, because we have seen it happen.
John, is that the 2024, or is that 02 now for the Bookers? We passed on an 01 in March. We were down in North Carolina and we picked up 2023 03, I believe it was, instead. I really don't know why. I did some Google searching real quick in the store, and it seemed like 2023-03 was a better move, but
I seen John. Nope, sorry, Dave is having Blanton straight from the barrel, or yeah. And Brian actually got lucky enough to get one of those on Friday morning.
OHLQ, Ohio Liquor is regulated by the state, which is a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. We do pay retail, but you get stuff like that when they decide they want to release it. So they released Blanton straight from the barrel. They released Blanton's Gold, and they released Elmer Tea, which I was able to get straight from the barrel and Elmer Tea. I could have got a Gold also, but
I cut them off.
2 trips through the line was all I was allowed to take.
It was.
So,
yeah.
But the dump date on this straight from the barrels way back in 2022. So Ohio's had that sitting in a warehouse somewhere for a couple years.
Tammy, have you had a chance to refresh, or anybody else that might need to refresh the screen to catch it up? Give her just a few more seconds to get back with me, just in case there's a delay.
I see Alan's in there too. Maybe he's having problems too.
Refresh done. All right, great, Tammy. I'm going to go on.
How's that? Are you back on track, Tammy?
Well, we'll see.
Well, I guess she doesn't really know yet.
Oh, drinking water. Oh, you did scan all your bottles into only drams.
Is that the one we were just told about that app
last night? We just downloaded it last night.
We need to get busy with only drams.
Yes. Okay, number 12. Question number 12 is: Benchmark Bourbon honors the pioneering spirits of which early American explorer or explorers? Daniel Boone, B, Lewis and Clark, or C, McAfee brothers? So A, Daniel Boone, B, Lewis and Clark, or C, McAfee brothers. And I pray I'm saying that right. All right, the answers are rolling in, and Dave, you are right. It is C, the McAfee brothers. Great job, Dave. Tammy, was that better? I seen that Alan answered and you answered pretty quickly that time, so I'm thinking the refresh must have worked. Okay, we are going to go ahead and move on to question number 13, which is, which whiskey visionary earned the title Father of the Modern Bourbon Industry? Was it A, Elmer T. Lee, B, William LaRue Weller, or C, E.H. Taylor Jr.? Hi, Josh. I see that you're just joining. If what I'm doing is putting up whiskey trivia questions, the first one to put the correct answer in the comments gets their name on the prize wheel. At the end of the 20th question, we will be drawing, spinning the wheel for the Weller Special Reserve. And currently we are on question number 13.
Still lots of time to get your name in there.
Okay, so it appears you guys all got in there quickly while I was talking. I believe Dave was correct with the answer C again for first place. It was the father of modern bourbon whiskey industry was E.H. Taylor Jr. A great job, Dave. All right, let's go on to question number 14. Which bourbon legend's mantra was, "We make fine bourbon at a profit if we can, at a loss if we must, but always fine bourbon"? Was it A, Pappy Van Winkle, B, George T. Stagg, or C, Albert B. Blanton? All right, got an answer already in. Dawn Fingers, A is correct. It was Pappy.
Looks like a popular answer.
Yeah. That one is probably widely known because if I remember right, it is right on the bottle that it says that. On the label in small print, but I remember reading that when we reviewed one of them. So good job, Dawn. Okay, so on to question number 15. We have, which whiskey is not available on Blanton's daily rotation as their gift shop? Is it A, Eagle Rare, B, Weller Foolproof, or C, Blanton's Single Barrel?
There's one I know.
All right, Michael Bortner with B. That is correct. It is the Weller Foolproof. That is not the one that is on the rotation. It is the Weller Special Reserve, which is the giveaway tonight. So, Michael, great job. Right. So we have 5 questions left, everyone. If you're just joining, because I've seen a few more hop on, we have 5 questions left. The first person who answers, puts the correct answer in the comments after I read the question, will get their name on the prize wheel. And at the end, we'll spin the wheel to see who is the winner of the Weller Special Reserve. So you haven't lost out yet. You still have 5 opportunities to get your name on the board. Hi, Gandhi.
Cheers, Gandhi. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
So 5 questions to go. And we are on question number 16. Buffalo Trace Distillery is located in which city? A, Frankfort, B, Lexington, C, Bardstown. Josh, this is one of those easy ones I was telling you about, so I hope it's easy. All right, Michael's in there first with A. Great job, Michael. The answer is A, Frankfort.
Andy, we had somebody else lagging a little bit earlier, and they had to do a refresh.
Yes.
And that cured it for them.
You want to go ahead and try that refresh?
Yeah, we will. We will wait a minute if you want to refresh.
I'm sorry, Josh. We will have to get you down there so you will know from now on that Buffalo Trace is in Frankfort.
Josh, are you watching solo tonight?
No, I see Jill on there too.
I wondered if that was Jill.
Yep. We need to get you to the distillery. Oh, Rocco, my fingers are slow and I get the answers wrong anyways. That's hilarious. Anytime I'm playing any type of trivia, like my heart starts racing, my palms get sweaty. It's a challenge. Awesome. Troy, I seen that the Eagle Rare was, when I was creating these questions earlier today, I went to the gift shop just to see what had dropped the day, and I did see the Eagle Rare, and I think it was probably like 130, 145, and it was still available, which shocked me because normally, that
Eagle Rare
goes really quick.
Seems to be a bigger seller actually than Blanton's, really, when they have it, a bigger deal. I don't think they don't drop it near as often as they do Blanton's or Taylor or Weller.
And John, you're right. That is what makes it fun. The competition of it. All right. I'm hoping that Gandhi, I saw the answers before the question was asked. Gandhi, I wonder if that's not all the, I am putting it up on the screen before I'm reading it. And so I know some of the answers may be answers from the previous question. So I'm hoping that's what you're seeing. I am getting ready to put up question number 17.
Maybe you could read the question and then put it on the screen.
Yeah.
That way everybody's seeing it.
Yep, I can do that.
Let's try that, guys. We'll see.
Yep. So question number 17 is, which Buffalo Trace whiskey does not use the low rye mash bill number 1? Is it A, Blanton's, B, Stag, or C, Buffalo Trace? So again, which Buffalo Trace whiskey does not use the low rye mash bill number 1? Is it A, Blanton's, B, Stag, or C, Buffalo Trace?
I think another one I know.
Michael, you are on it again. You are correct. A. It is A, Blanton's.
I think Blanton's is mash bill number 3. If that's, I believe that's correct.
Actually, it's mash bill number 1, mash bill number 2, or there's the wheated mash bill or the rye. So there is no number 3.
I thought there was a... Told you I was terrible at trivia. Number 2. Thank you, Troy.
So Michael, good job on that.
I knew it wasn't 1, so I'm taking credit for that.
Michael, I forgot to share the wheel when I did that, but I promise you that your name was added again, 3 in a row there at the bottom. So thank you.
Did you want a refresher?
Yeah, if you're pouring a refresher, I want a refresher. Just a little one though, because I got to get up and go to work. Okay, 3 questions to go, guys. We are on question number 18. And I'm going to read it before I put it up on the screen. Which Buffalo Trace whiskey uses their wheated mash bill? Is it Thomas H. Handy, Rock Hill Farms, or Weller? So again, which Buffalo Trace whiskey uses their wheated mash bill? Is it A, Handy, B, Rock Hill Farms, or C, Weller? Troy has C, which is correct. Great job, Troy.
We're getting there. What do we got? 2 questions left? 2 questions left.
Yep, 2 questions left. Okay.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us on a Sunday night.
Thanks for hopping on. I am going to get a drink of water real quick, if you don't mind. Okay, number 19 is, which 2 Buffalo Trace whiskeys use the same mash bill? Is it E.H. Taylor Jr. and Rock Hill Farms? Or is it Ancient Age plus Elmer T. Lee? Or is it Weller and Sazerac? So I'm putting that up there. So again, which 2 Buffalo Trace whiskeys use the same mash bill? Is it A, E.H. Taylor and Rock Hill Farms, B, Ancient Age and Elmer T. Lee, or C, Weller and Sazerac? I believe Jaden came in first with B, which is correct. Great job, Jaden. The answer is Ancient Age and Elmer T. Lee use the same Buffalo Trace mash bill. Great job, Jaden.
Final question coming up. One last chance for everybody to get on the board.
One last chance.
Get on the wheel.
I'm going to, in case there is a delay, I'm going to let the comments come in. Chill with Rocco. I love it. You answer A, B, C. Oh, that's
She just
funny.
messed you up on timing, Chill with Rocco.
Okay. So I'm going to use Chill with Rocco as the last one. Okay, Dave's came in good for that separation. Thank you. So, question number 20, the very last question, is who was Buffalo Trace's first ever master distiller? Was it Gary Gayhart, Harlan Wheatley, or Elmer T. Lee? Again, who was Buffalo Trace's first ever master distiller? A, Gary Gayhart, B, Harlan Wheatley, or C, Elmer T. Lee? All right, answers are coming in, and I like bourbon a lot was C, Elmer T. Lee, which is the correct answer.
What a perfect name. I like bourbon a lot.
I know, yeah, that is a great name. So we will get over there and add, I like bourbon a lot. All right, so I am just going to count these names real quick out. It's up here, entries 20. So we have all 20 entries on here. All right, we are going to click the wheel to see who our winner is. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see it. Maybe. Oops. Okay. Maybe not, guys. All right. Well, I am messing it up, so don't mind me. You get it's not letting me mail there. Maybe it's okay. All right. So I am going to spin the wheel. Amen. Chill with Rocco. Let's do a math word problem now. I love math word problems, so you really don't want to do that. All right, here we go. We are spinning the wheel. And the winner.
Good luck, everybody.
Is John Shank. Good job.
The odds were in your favor, I think, John. Good job.
All right, so John, if you would, please email us at cask529info@gmail.com. Just need a copy of your driver's license, verify that you're 21. I know that you are, but just verifying it. And if you'll send us the address, we will get that bottle out to you.
John, if you missed that email address, I am putting it in the chat.
Yep. And it's also in the description as well.
I'm in the chat as Gemini Custom Design, so you'll see cask529info@gmail.com. Congratulations.
Yes. So what everybody think? Do you like playing this trivia? Do you like it based on a certain category? Like tonight's category was Buffalo Trace. Would you like a variety of whiskey questions if we do this in the future? What's everybody's thoughts? Just some feedback, if you would. That'd be great.
We thought we might try to do this every Sunday night if everybody likes it.
No, Brian's wrong. I didn't say every Sunday night. I said like on a Sunday night, maybe once or twice a month.
Couple Sunday nights.
Takes a little while. All right, Josh liked it. Great. Michael, thumbs up. Perfect.
Alan
liked it. Dave, it was fun. Good. But how about thanks guys. John. I'm definitely over 21, but I'll send you the required stuff. Thank you, John. So Josh would like to just see bourbon trivia in general. Perfect. Hey, Chill with Rocco, you're right. Learn some stuff, so it's really good. That is why I love Bryan and I got into doing this Cask 529 one, to get us out of the shop working and just a little bit of a quiet rundown time.
Wind down, chill out, relax.
And he doesn't like wine like I do. I will drink pretty much any alcohol you sit in front of me. So we're like, let's do whiskey and bourbon. But I wanted to learn more about it because, you know, I didn't know a whole lot about it. And so this is a great way for me to learn more about it. And that's something I really enjoy about doing this, is just learning and the connections we're meeting. We've met a lot of great people through this. So it's great.
We have. And Shona initially was not a get in front of the camera person, but she's come a long way. No, and these will get much better, I know, because we will, as soon as we get off camera, we'll talk about what we can do different.
Yep.
To make it flow smoother.
Becky, I'm glad it was fun for you. Guessing game, I kind of made you work for an entry tonight, didn't I? She'll yell at me tomorrow, I'm sure. All right, tomorrow I can tell you, I think we're going to be doing a show on the 5 bourbons that we always have to have in our bar. And it's the ones that once the bottle's gone, we instantly go and replace. And so that's what's coming up. And I believe Bryan is trying to put a live together for this coming Friday night. We're hoping that Mike can join him at least. I don't know what those two will get into.
Mike and I will be solo. Mark is leaving very early Saturday morning on a vacation to Canada. So it'll just be Mike and I. Mentioned it to him last night. I think it's going to happen. We just don't know what it'll be yet. But we'll be here. Yep. Even if it's just Shona and I.
Yeah. I don't know what we'll do then. Guys, I'm not that much fun. This is how entertaining I am. I ask you questions.
Hey, we work with what we've got. Okay, so
right. Since it is Sunday night,
yeah, we're gonna get off here so everybody can get ready for bed.
Yeah, because 10:30 is my latest. I'm ready to rock out and go to sleep here soon. So thanks everyone for joining. We really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun writing these questions today. I also started. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it every day, but I started the shorts, which will have questions on them. And probably when we do these trivias, some of those questions will come off of those shorts. So you may want to watch those shorts so that you'll know maybe what the answers are.
Thanks, Baker Drinks.
Yes, thank you. Thanks everyone for joining.
One day we're going to get as good as you guys.
We are, because you guys have a great channel. Very good. And we need to go check out the new channel too.
I've already subscribed.
Oh, okay, great.
So we will check that out.
Michael, I am jealous that you get to sleep in tomorrow. I'll be up by 6 a.m. Okay, I get up at 5:30 a.m. So you're good. About the same time.
It is. I'll do 6 to take Rex out.
Yeah, closer to 7.
Oh, please. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night and have a great week.
Thanks, everyone.